All right, everyone, welcome back. Gear up for an exciting presentation because we have David Boylan from Manchester High School here to share about Hamilton versus Jefferson's rap battle.
And he's going to be featuring one of our new products that we have in Chesterfield called Soundtrap. So it's really exciting to see what he has to offer.
All right, David, take it away.
All right. Hi. Let's see, is this working? All right. My name is David. David Boylan. I am at Manchester High School, which is in Midlothian, Virginia. Let's see if this works. Let me share my entire screen here with everybody. There you go. And cool. Okay, so I'm David Boylan at Manchester High School, and I completed a project with my advanced placement U.S. history students where they created a rap battle between Hamilton and Jefferson. And so this is me. I've been teaching for quite a few years now, doing U.S. history predominantly, but I also teach AP psychology, and I've done world history in the past. Okay, so introduction to the topic. So it's part of the curriculum, the U.S. history curriculum, that students know some of the various views from Alexander Hamilton and Thomas Jefferson. For example, their views on what the economy should look like agricultural or more industrial. And so these were the kinds of things that they needed to discuss in their project. There is a program called Audacity, and Chesterfield's had this for a while. But that actually, the reason that we went with Soundtrap, which is something that our technology integrator, Ms. Israelson, had discussed with me, using Soundtrap over Audacity. Soundtrap proved to be a much better choice. First and foremost about Audacity was just that it doesn't actually come on their Chromebooks, which is the issued computer that we here in Chesterfield give out. And so right away off the bat, that's sort of a non-starter. But Soundtrap is online. They can get it through their Chromebook. They can actually log in with their school Google account that they already have. And so it made using the program really easy for them to get started. And collaboration is so much better on Soundtrap. They can actually collaborate. Sorry, excuse me for the bell. They can actually collaborate from anywhere in the world via Soundtrap. So it's a really cool program, and they enjoyed using it. I enjoyed using it, and I'll show you a sample here. So these are some students of mine from my 5th period. I'll just play a minute or two of this so you get an idea. Works. Believe it or not, it worked just a second ago. Sorry for the technical difficulty. I swear it did.
Ham on you, Jefferson, there's no comparison. My words are like troops, man, I'm the whole garrison. You want a strict interpretation of the Constitution, but I'm expanding on its gray areas. Distribution, Jefferson, man, you need to relax. I just want to impose a federal excise tax. What I need from you is silence, not more talk about the French alliance. That treaty with France was just a temporary tactic. Britain equals money. Do the mathematics. If we break our neutrality, we're siding with Britain. Economically, it's a way better decision. Jefferson, you going down south. Maybe think again before you open your mouth. The moment we all know we better never let it go. We only get one shot, do not miss a chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo. You better choose a plan. The moment we on it, we better never let it go. We only get one shot, do not miss a chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo. You want to make a national bank, your ideas rank. I can't believe you actually think that we should give more power to the wealthy. You're obsessed with money, it really isn't healthy. Well, I say power to the people, and all your ideas are feeble. Your tariffs are getting higher than a steeple. Off with your wig, you're bold just like an eagle. It's funny, as soon as you started rapping, my eyes closed. Yeah, I think I started napping. The government should focus on agriculture. Your ideas are dead, surrounded by the vultures. If I read the Constitution word by word, the phrase national bank wouldn't be heard. There are no gray areas and no lines blurred. All I state is facts, meeting agenda.
So I thought that was awesome. And they did such a great job with that. So there's that. And then I want to show you all. So how can you do that? You know, how can teachers make this? And so the first thing to do is to upload a file. So you need to find, there's actually different ways you can do this. So you can either make a beat in Soundtrap and then loop it. So you can create the beat yourself, or even you could have students do it. But let's assume that you're going to make it yourself, and then you could loop it and then upload that, that file. There is something called Ben Sound, B-E-N Sound, and that has free pieces of songs that you could then take and loop in Soundtrap. And so you could do it that way. And there's also another option, which is cool. There's a YouTube channel called No Copyright Music Nation. And so the No Copyright Music Nation has this particular song and other song instrumentals, and you could use that and import that into Soundtrap. And so I'll show you how you would do that. Okay, so this is the screen in Soundtrap, and so what you would do is just go over to import file, and when you import file, you select what file it is that you want to upload, and then it would look like this. And so so you see Lose Yourself rap battle there, and so this is what it would look like. You'd see the wave in there, and then from there you'd want to assign it. So now that you have that file uploaded, how are you going to get it to your students? Well, that's where you go over and click on these three dots. So once you upload a song, you'll have in your projects folder, you'll have that there. And so when I say three dots, I mean this right here. And so you could, you say create assignment, or once the assignment's been created, then you want to click those three dots. And what the three dots allow you to do, so I guess you hit create assignment, and then after create assignment, you click the three dots, and then that's how you're going to share that out. And I can show you. So for example, if you click that, there'll be share. And it might be some similar language, or maybe if you click this one, there you go. And so you can get a link. And then what I did was I took that link and I posted it to Google Classroom. But you could use Canvas or any other, of course, if you have your own personal website or something, use whatever software you use to interact with students digitally. And you could post that there. And so, but what I did was I posted it to Google Classroom. So it looked like this. Oh, let's see. Got a screenshot actually a little later. Here you go. So I posted it on Google Classroom, and it looked like that. And I gave them the rubric, and which I'll show you in a second, and some other things. But it looks like that. So Once that's posted, then now it's on the students and what kind of things the students need. Now that you've made it, you've posted it, shared it with them. So student materials. So student materials, I gave them an outline, just sort of like a roadmap to the song, and which was very helpful. And a lot of students just typed their lyrics into this in the spaces. So it let them know, okay, the instrumental part in the beginning goes until here. This is where Hamilton's verse goes. And then Hamilton has to go for this long. And then the chorus comes in. And this was longer because it also included, I had them do Hamilton first and then Jefferson. But it was like the roadmap for the song, which made it a lot easier, the scaffolding, the structure of it all. And so they had that to work with. These are the directions that I posted for them. So I gave them the link. So when I say click the link I gave you, that's the link that I had described previously. So they click that, go to Soundtrap, and because Chesterfield has an account with them, which is fantastic, we are able to just have the kids go ahead and just log in with their Google account. And so that was really a seamless process. And then so I had them click on the project, and then they're pretty much, good to go. I did have a really good idea. Something I would suggest is if you have your tech integrator, if your school is lucky enough to have one, as we are, they could come in, and it took 15, maybe 20 minutes, just kind of getting, if there was a problem to smooth out, they were there, and just to kind of give them a quick help to get going. But a lot of kids were kind of off to the races with this. So they had the file, just in case there was a Soundtrap issue. There's the, which there wasn't. The directions were there, the rubric was there, and I had them actually turn in the MP3, which was really helpful on my end. I liked using Google Classroom. I liked having the assignment there where they clicked the turn in on Google Classroom and everything was organized in that one spot, and I could check it from anywhere. And so that worked really well. And they turned in the MP3 for that, and there were directions there, how to have them do that. Just a couple of button clicks, and they've got the MP3. The rubric looks something like this. It's longer than this. It's just about half of it, but they were graded on content. Sort of how much they discussed the person's work and thoughts and things like that. And I actually had them also, as part of their grade was to connect these views to other things, like other events, like maybe the Alien and Sedition acts, connected to something like that. And of course, how it was delivered and put together, the quality of it. As far as considerations, things that were possible issues, one is time. And so I gave my students 2 about 45-minute blocks to do this. And then outside of that, they had to collaborate on their own. And I would say that's a bit pushing it. I think 3 45-minute blocks would have been better. So somebody that might be planning to do this, I would plan on that. And also noise, of course, they need to find a place where it's not going to be super noisy, because otherwise that's going to be on the recording. Okay, so I know I've said a lot. I'm sorry. Thank you very much for watching. This is my email address. If you'd like to get in touch with me, I can send things. Thank you again for watching, and goodbye.
All right. Thanks a lot, David. That was a great presentation on how to use a tool that would typically be used in the performing arts section of the school with U.S. history to make everything a little bit more engaging while playing off of what's popular right now in the culture out there. So thanks again for sharing, and we're looking forward to seeing more from you in the future.
Thank you.
All right.